review. Fantasy for you, for you, for you, for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome to Castle Tree TV. On this week's episode, we're going to be creating a song for another legendary Nintendo game. A game that was as much fun as it was bizarre, and known to many as the grandfather of video games. My friends, the game of which I speak is the 1985 fantasy adventure of brick smashing, pipe dashing, mushroom chomping, blue collar bros. Ladies and gentlemen,
Super Mario Brothers!
Like most American kids that grew up around this time, this was my first real at-home video game. And it was the holy grail of bragging rights. You could be a straight-A student with a black belt in karate, the entire G.I. Joe collection, a first-place trophy in T-ball, and have a wicked badass 80s name like Blaine. And none of it meant shit if you weren't good at Super Mario Brothers. You hear that, Blaine? Who's laughing now? Mr. Wealthy, accomplished CEO with your perfect jawline and your Heisman Trophy? I'm still better than you at video games. I've got my own YouTube channel, and my dad can still beat up your dad. I f***ing hate you, Blaine.
Still a loser.
Excuse me. It's all part of the show, folks. I'm completely stable. But Super Mario Bros. On the NES platform wasn't the Mario Bros. First appearance in a game. Mario first appeared as the player character for Donkey Kong in 1981. The game's creator wanted to use Popeye as the main character, but couldn't get the licensing rights. So he created Mario instead. Although at this time he wasn't known as Mario. He was called Jumpman or Mr. Video. In 1983, Nintendo created the arcade game Mario Bros., not to be confused with Super Mario Bros. And this would be Luigi's first appearance. The twin Italian brothers were plumbers tasked with ridding the New York sewers of strange creatures. And then in 1985, thanks to the game's developers, Takashi Tezuka and Shigeru Miyamoto, who you might remember from our Zelda episode, our heroic New York plumbers made their way into Americans' homes via this guy right here. The Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Mario Bros. Quickly became a hit and changed the video game landscape forever. And gamers didn't really seem to care how or why these two New York plumbers ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, on a quest to save a princess from an evil turtle. Who knows? Maybe it was meant to be like some
strange psychedelic trip.
Which wouldn't be that far-fetched, because the use of mushrooms to change the character's size was influenced by Japanese folktales, in which people would wander into the forests, eat magical mushrooms, and have experiences.
Now let's talk about the music.
The soundtrack for Super Mario Bros. Is probably one of the most recognizable game soundtracks ever. Most people who have played this game can hum the melodies from all 6 songs on command. And the man responsible for these unforgettable songs is Koji Kondo, a name you probably remember from our Zelda episode. Kondo was also responsible for the soundtracks to Punch-Out!, Super Mario Bros. 2 and 3, Star Fox,
And the Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh come on, you knew I was gonna do it at least once.
It's me, Mario.
Kondo had 2 specific goals for the soundtrack to Super Mario Bros. To convey an unambiguous sonic image of the game world, and to enhance the emotional and physical experience of the gamer. Unlike other game developers at that time that would just add the music after the game was finished, Nintendo had Kondo there for the entire process, and his songwriting influenced the game's development. For this week's song, I tried to incorporate some of that playful spirit from the original songs, along with some of that warm 8-bit crunchy goodness. This week's song will be an instrumental, so instead of watching this incredibly good-looking guy right here sing to you with the voice of an angel, you'll be watching a gamer known as Nipsky beat Super Mario Bros. Faster than anyone ever has, ever, in the whole world, since the game ever in the world has ever been made. No one's beat it faster. He is the fastest. Number 1. But first, I promised we would check in with Maestro. He has apparently been doing some field work in regards to Super Mario Bros. I have absolutely no clue what that means, but I'm sure it will be an absolute waste of time. Now to you, Maestro. Hey buddy, how's the field reporting coming along? You want to explain to our viewers and myself what you're doing? I'm running turtles, man! Woo! They're everywhere, man! Turtles with wings! Turtles with spikes!
Turtles everywhere! The legends are true! The legends are true! Ah!
Okay, calm down, man, calm down. What the hell are you talking about? And why are you in the woods?
I came out here to eat mushrooms and have an experience like the Japanese folk tales that inspired Super Mario Brothers. I've just been eating random mushrooms all over the forest, but nothing was happening. But wouldn't you know it, while I was out here, I stumbled upon Bowser's lair. His Koopa troops are everywhere. You gotta call the police, some plumbers, call Krang! The legends are true!
Okay. Calm down, man. You're having what is commonly referred to as a bad trip.
Bad trip? No. I love it out here. I went to a water park in Flint, Michigan once. That was a bad trip.
No, you moron, you're having a psychedelic experience on account of all the random mushrooms you've been ingesting. You're tripping, quite heavily by the sound of it.
Oh yeah? If I'm tripping, then who did I put in my trunk earlier?
Did you just say you put someone in your trunk?
Oh, no, not just anyone. I put Princess Peach in my trunk. I rescued her from the evil Bowser. He was disguised as a park ranger, but I could see his spikes on his back and his slimy green skin, so I clubbed him with my staff. I grabbed the princess and hid her in my trunk so that the monster could never hurt her again. She wasn't very cooperative, though. I think she has Stockholm Syndrome or something. The poor thing.
And she's still in your trunk right now.
No, you psycho! I'm not an animal! I dug a pit deep in the forest. I put her in it, I covered it with tree limbs, and told her to keep quiet if she wanted to live. There's no telling how many of these murderous turtles are around.
Man, you have committed some extremely heinous crimes. You need to free that poor woman and probably leave the country for a while.
Being a hero is a crime? Then lock me up. If you weren't such a weak loser, you'd come fight these bastards with me. The legends are true! Okay, wait a minute. I think I hear some real heroes now. I'm gonna go fill the cops in, and hopefully we can rid the forest of these evil creeps. A hero's work is never done!
Get on the ground right
The
now!
legends are true!